Dartmouth University did a life change index scale called the stress test to determine, as events change in your life, how stressed you become. And they determined that a divorce is a 73. So what happens is that if we have a mediocre relationship or a half-good relationship, or even sometimes a pretty terrible relationship, we stay in it because we know the pain of leaving it is going to be worse than the state we're in currently. I'm Mike Goldstein, and I created this video because I am so tired of folks staying in relationships that are mediocre. It's eventually going to end in divorce. Let's rip the Band-Aid off, and let me give you the strategy. So, I was in a 3-year relationship, and I was engaged to be married. So I made the plunge. I was ready to commit. But the relationship got to okay ground, not where I want it and where everyone wants it, where it should be up here, that elusive up here. So I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, honestly, what I said to myself, and this was terrible because I'm a dating coach, I said, I guess this is what marriage is going to look like. It has to be here. So I kind of wrapped my brain around here. And for a while, I'm just like, all right, I guess this is what it has to be. But something didn't sit right with me. So my friends were going to visit one of my friends who moved out to San Francisco. And I originally wasn't going to go because was going to do my vacation with my fiance. But she saw I was kind of depressed and whatever, and everyone said go. And my friend saw that I needed it so much, he actually paid for my ticket to go to San Francisco. Thanks, buddy. So I get there, and I have an amazing time. And in the past, when I was away from my fiance, I'd wish she was there. And when we do something fun, I was like, man, I wish she got to see this. For example, we had the best day. We rented these electric scooters and just drove around San Francisco. And it was just so much fun exploring a new place. The weather was great. And I just felt so free. And for those that, ride motorcycles or even a bicycle, it's just, the wind hitting you and you're outside, the sun shining on you, just beautiful. Anyway, I did not want her to be there. And I did not miss her. And so then when I got home, I let it marinate for a bit because obviously this was a big decision with what was supposed to be my life partner. But after a lot of consideration, I knew that I couldn't settle for mediocrity. And just in case she's watching this, I don't mean she's mediocre. That's not true at all. I meant our relationship had become mediocre. So I've said this over and over again in countless videos, but I want to reiterate it to you. You need to not evaluate the person, but evaluate the relationship. If I evaluated the person, she was a fantastic person. She still is. But if I evaluate the relationship, and I'm sure she would admit to this too, it wasn't what it used to be. And we tried to get it back. And we've spent, probably months and months trying to get it to a level, but it wasn't going to go there. Anyway, so we broke up. So do this to finally let go of someone who isn't good for you. What I want you to do is ask for some time away. You will never get any clarity within your relationship by staying in it and staying with that person every day. You need some time away to kind of see, like, is this better? Is this worse? Do I miss the person? The things that are wrong, can we come to a solution? Can we talk this out? Or the things that are wrong that there's no solution for, can we live with this for the rest of our lives? Or are we going to be miserable? Please, please, please do not stay in mediocre relationships that are, even if it's with your best friend that you like, this is your best friend, but it's like not where it should be. And you know what I mean. You know what a relationship could be. You know those partners, and there's not many of them, unfortunately, that you see having the most amazing marriage. Life is short on this earth. I beg of you, don't waste time in these mediocre relationships. I can't tell you how many folks I talk to every day that are in 20, 30-year marriages that have been 15 to 20 years of not being happy. And even if you're in the relationship for the last 30 years and now it's time for you to get out of there, do this process. You can do it. And we're here to support you. All right. If you made it this far, I owe you a free gift. Sam, roll the random wheel and let it stop for a free gift for everyone. I will plop that down in the description and in the top comment so you guys can get your hands on it. And as always, I love you and have a wonderful day.